Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I am going to try and actually I don't even know what I'm going to do with the car today because it started raining earlier this morning and probably too cold to try to power wash the interior and stuff like that, obviously after pulling it out, because even if I got the motor running and all, I don't think I can sit in here to race it because it's so disgusting. The last owner left both the windows down when I went to go pick it up, and obviously a lot of the Mother Nature got inside. Seats are unbolted and all of that. What I originally wanted to do today was pull everything out and clean the whole interior front to rear and make it less grimy and smell somewhat clean. Another thing with the car is door handle on the inside is busted, so is the outside, and even if I try pulling this to open up the car, it still doesn't unlock the door. So I'm gonna have to find a way to pull the panel off, figure out the mechanism issue. If it's too cold or if it's too, I don't feel like I'm in the mood to do the interior today, I'm probably gonna go to like AutoZone or something and pick up a battery box, possibly a battery if the funds are right. I'm gonna pick up a button for the push start. I'm gonna wire in a push start because the ignition is not working as far as turning the car over, and I don't want to have to jump the starter every single time, obviously, when I'm at the track. So may do that today if I don't want to pull the interior apart. So I'm gonna try to get that door open, get a better look at everything inside the car, and go from there. Also, the other day in the junkyard, I tried to be slick and said that I bought this fender for my CRX because mine was dented up in the front. I really bought this fender for this car because of all the Bondo and such that are currently on the current one, and obviously is all dented in. The rest of the car is fairly straight. The other fender's clean. The bumper just has some paint cracks and all that. But like I've mentioned in the last video, I am going to be doing the body work on this car, obviously at the track, because we are now 3 days away. So when the car is back, or if I don't go to the track, I'm going to get down with the body work after the car's mechanically sound, do the body work, straighten all the panels out, and we're going to bring back the Rust-Oleum smoke gray paint job. Has all the moldings on this side. This one is missing the bottom door cap and the bottom skirt, but a friend of mine gave me his spare, so I have side skirts to throw on this car now, but I am not going to put that on yet because obviously it's going to go through body work and stuff, and all of that panel is going to come off anyways, just so I can get it painted underneath it. This came in today. This was the corner light and bumper lamps I picked up that I ordered last week. Oh, fucking popcorn. God damn it. I believe these are clear. Indeed, they are. So these are clear like that. It's yellow right now. And then I bought, it was a deal package because I didn't realize, I don't know why I didn't realize this. I didn't know the car had amber ones already on there. For some reason I had thought it didn't have any on the bumper. So because being the deal package, I got them in clear as well. I think the clear kind of goes better with the battleship gray when it's all said and done. So it wasn't too expensive. So I decided to do an interior first because even if I got the switch and stuff, it's still pretty nasty to lay under there to do all the wiring and stuff for the car. But yeah, so here's the rear bumper that I picked up the car for, and it's fiberglass like the rest of my body kit, and it's in fairly good shape. It's only this side that has the tab broken or cut off, but I can work with fiberglass, no big deal. Lightweight, and it fits pretty well. So I'm gonna toss that in the backyard because obviously I'm not gonna be using that for this car. I'm gonna get a stock rear bumper, cut it in half because race car lifestyle, and continue on with stripping and cleaning this interior. So remove the door handle, toss that because it's broken, and I kept the key cylinder right there in case I get a new one later. I can change it out and still retain the same key. Upon taking this out, I just noticed that this is all Bondo. You can hear how solid it is, and then right here, super solid, and you can see the Bondo right there. It's also repainted because you can see the original black is right there. Then this is the paint on top of that. But like I said, this car is not a perfect car because it's a race car, and eventually I'm going to trash it. So I pulled the interior. The seats are all out. Door panels out. I've washed it over there. I still gotta pull that one out, wash that. The dash is staying in. I'm gonna clean it right then and there. Probably pull the console out because I'm gonna sell that whole CRX center radio holder console thing right there to a friend of mine. And then I'm probably gonna attempt to pull the carpet out. May vacuum it first so I don't make a huge mess all over the floor. The center console, I'm gonna pull that. I'm gonna finish pulling out that speaker right there, clean the back as well. But yeah, progress is definitely being made, and I still got some daylight left. It is gonna rain soon, so all right. So I want to give you guys a quick update before I get too far into cleaning. I don't know if you guys can see it, but the interior door panels, both sides is out. They're both dried up and cleaned over there. Center console, I pulled it off, hand washed it, dried it up. Turned out pretty good looking. What else did I do? The dashboard, I got to get in between the vents, but the dashboard cleaned up, the steering wheel cleaned up. It's just like old faded black and gray, but it is not dusty, so that's a plus. Center console, hand washed this as well, just faded black, but all the dirt and grime is off of it. All the crap that was right there is gone. So interior is definitely coming together. Oh, and also race car, I won't only have one seat, but if you notice here, eventually I'm gonna get a bucket seat, but right now for the driver's seat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull the fabric off the passenger seat right here and transfer that to the driver's side because it's just the outside that are messed up, and I'm going to use the inside for this. Probably keep the headrest, junk the seat. The bottom one is fairly clean, but I'm going to try to make one good seat out of those two right there. Right now I am going to clean the carpet right here, get all these leaves off of it. And then I'm going to pull the carpet out, probably try to wash it tonight and have it drying out throughout the night until the next couple of days, and I can always reinstall this the night before I go to the track. But at least we'll have a clean carpet by then. Check out this shifter. They mount it underneath the chassis like a no cut, even though it's cut, but very nice and discreet. You know, it sits under the center console perfectly, and this shifter feels really nice. So A+ for effort for whoever put this in the car. Other than that, interior's coming together. I'm gonna pull out this passenger seat belt because I won't be needing that anymore, and that's a heavy unit. I'm gonna leave the driver's side on there because I don't have a 4-point, 6-point harness or whatever it is required just to have a seat belt to race. And I don't have my roll cage in it. Probably gonna try to source another 4-point, or I might even pull the one out of this car, auto power roll cage, to put it in here to have the crossbar to put a 4-point harness on. So unless I can get a 4-point harness, I do have a harness bar that came out of the K-Swap wagon shell that I bought a couple years ago. That's sitting in the backyard. It is currently 6:30, so night's still young. A lot more work to do. Shop vacuum. I can honestly say it cleaned up the carpet really nice. Other than the stains and stuff like that right there under the seat, I can clean that again tomorrow or another day with carpet cleaner without having to remove the carpet, because I really don't want to mess up these torques under these plastic caps right here. This will do it for me. It's clean enough. RACECAR. Yeah, well, it looks like I'm not gonna have to take off the carpet after all. Dashboard. So I think what I'm going to do right now is clean up all the dust on the e-brake boot, as well as the shifter and all the black widows and spider webs right there on the shifter itself. Before I put the center console back in, I'm going to trace all these wires, figure out where they're going. If they're unnecessary, I'm going to remove them completely. Like this is for stereo, I'm going to take that out. Pull the cover off. There's an alarm in here before. I'm going to remove the whole brain altogether. Figure out what this button right here is for. And then there's another button right there. Oh, and try to button up the interior for tonight. Mother Nature is mad, and I don't have power to close the sunroof. I guess you can say free car wash, yeah? Got too many shit. Oh my God. I got too many stuff out of the garage. I'm gonna have to rush to put everything back into the car or back into the garage so it doesn't get ruined. It's just a matter of seconds. There's a pond in the car. Gotta push it up. Fuck! Oh, the e-brake's up. Look at that shit. You can't see it. Fuck. Ugh. Wow. Fuck. Oh, all right. Wow. Look at this. Just a matter of seconds. Oh my God. The drain is full. Gotta unclog that. All right, it's getting really cold, but this wire right here came from the dashboard to the fan. Not sure why they ran it like that. The stock fan switch plug, the fan plug is still in the engine bay, uncut. I'm gonna wire a fan tomorrow or something with the stock plug. So right here, whoever did the alarm install, I mean, it wasn't too shabby. They actually made it a lot easier because the membrane of, it's a Viper, because all of the power and ground and stuff, they pretty much robbed it off the ignition switch right here, and there weren't any wires back there that was connected, so it leaves the under dash harness uncut, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna cut and solder all these BS wires. Has all been snipped right here. So instead, if you guys remember in my junkyard video, I snagged a brand new one right here, and I'm gonna take off that one alarm along with all the alarm stuff connected to it, and then I'm gonna install this brand new untouched ignition switch, and hopefully it'll fire with the key instead of, you know, up in the starter. But I also found out that this is definitely a button for the starter, because these two wires right here going into the engine bay, one goes to signal and the other one goes to power cable on the starter, and in theory when you short them together, it starts the starter. So get a push start in place. If the key still doesn't turn over, I am pretty much just going to use the alarm relay right here and wire the starter off a relay correctly. But I got that door panel back on, no seat belt. The interior is looking really nice. The radio console, I took it off. I sent it to my buddy. I sent the picture to my buddy, let him know I got a clean one for him. I'm probably going to remove this and, you know, just get that out of the way as of right now, because the heater and stuff is going to be coming out soon after track. What I'm going to be doing is pretty much all of this right here, where the center console is now going to have an open hole. This is a carbon fiber hood on a carbon fiber hood. You guys can see the big ass bolts in there. This is carbon fiber. It's just painted gray or black, whatever this is. And great opportunity to use the center sheet as a block off for the center section here. So all that's going to be carbon fiber in case I want to put gauges or switches or something right there, like a standalone switch panel system. I'll use that material for that. Other than that, I'm gonna wrap this up right here before I cap this video out. I want to make sure that the car would still fire over now that all this crap is out of the way. Looks a lot cleaner under here. Probably gonna get rid of these JDM purple pedal cover thing right here. But yeah, progress is progress. It's looking real good. All right, so I got the battery hooked up. Put the key in. Before I wrap it all up, I'm gonna make sure the car turns over, or try to turn over. Okay, so I know that that's the push start for sure. We are not getting any, like, no start issues. It's cranking. So now I'm gonna button everything back up. I also noticed that the speedo cable is right here. I'm not sure why. It may be too short. So I'm gonna pull the cluster apart, figure out why it's down there and not up here, and then I'm gonna button all the console stuff back up, put the fuse cover back on. Damn, it's cold. All right, guys, so I am calling it a night. It is 9:50 right now. Accomplished a lot. Most importantly, the interior is turning out how I want it to turn out. I have to kind of cock the car a little bit to the right because I need to clear the pathway in case my dad, you know, needs to go to his car or something. So the interior, all that's buttoned back up. Speedo cable's in. Door panel on that side is back on. This one I'm gonna put it on tomorrow because I'm gonna try to go to the junkyard and get another door handle because I obviously don't have one. Center console, I'll take care of that, you know, when I take that hood off and make that panel that I was talking about. Other than that, a lot of grimes out of the interior. Sunroof is cleared of the tarp where the rain hits, so hopefully tomorrow there's not a puddle in the car. Probably going to start mix and matching the seat and try to make one good one tonight when I close the garage, because tomorrow I want to take care of the engine side of everything. I drove the car yesterday, no brakes whatsoever, so tomorrow I'm gonna have it on all fours after I button up the interior to try and diagnose the braking on the car, re-bleed it or try to bleed it and see if there's any leaks, replace the line or whatever it is that's messed up, check the pads, check the fluids and all that, bleed it out, make sure the brakes are good because you can't race without brakes. The engine purrs, it sounds great, no ticking whatsoever. The engine oil is still pretty gold. I am obviously going to change all that out when we're nearing our race day. Other than that, progress is better than no progress, so you know, I'm gonna cap it here. Like, comment, and subscribe. I need to take a shower because I can't feel my fingers or my toes. So if you guys want to stick around for more updates of this car, report back tomorrow. Hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.